This is a quick video to show you how Microcks can be easily installed on OpenShift. So basically this is an OpenShift cluster instance. I'm running Minishift on my laptop for this demonstration. So within the Microcks project, we provide templates for OpenShift in two flavors, both persistent and ephemeral templates. You may find those templates here at the root of the Microcks main repository. So basically, as an administrator, my first task will be to register those templates within OpenShift. So this can be easily done using OC create up, and I'm registering the persistent template within the OpenShift namespace. Okay, that's done. So now, as a developer, I can create my own project and deploy the Microcks components. So here, I'm creating a Microcks project here, and by browsing the catalog, I can find the Microcks template here, the persistent template, just right here. So you can customize the parameters of the template, but you can also use the default value and just click the create button. So deployments have started. We can go to the overview. Okay, so basically a Microcks deployment is done by deploying three components. The first component is a Spring Boot application that holds the main components of Microcks. The second component is a MongoDB database. And the third component is a thin wrapper around the Postman runtime for all the stuffs related to tests. Okay, so we got to wait a few minutes. So here it is. Deployment has finished, and now we have a route for accessing our Microcks instance. Okay, here it is. This is an empty instance, no services within the repository, no jobs within the repository. So the first task when starting using Microcks is to start adding jobs. Jobs are in charge of regularly checking artifact repositories to check that you may have inserted, for example, new mocks definitions, new samples. So let's start by adding some jobs. Within our GitHub repository, we also provide a few samples of repository containing mocks for both REST and SOAP web services, for example. So here I am taking a SOAP services sample. So I've got to retrieve the URL of this sample, and then I have to add a job. So copy paste the URL, and then this is my hello SOAP service job. Just have to add, activate the job so that it is scheduled, and force a start right now. Okay. I can do the same things with a REST API, for example. Here I've got a Postman collection for the famous Pet Store API. So just have to retrieve the collection URL and then do the same thing, add a new job, paste here, and this is a job for my Pet Store API. Okay. Same things, I can activate it and then start it right now. So if I force a refresh, I can see that both jobs have run, new services have been scanned, so now I can go to my services repository and found services. Microcks has discovered services definitions for us. So for example, it has found the pet store API in version 1.0 and those operations. We can have details on those operations. For example, here I get the operation allowing me to retrieve a pet from its ID, and then I access basic information as well as samples on how to use this operation. Microcks has also deployed for me new mocks on new endpoint. This is the generic URL for the endpoint. So now you can check that we can check that this endpoint is actually deployed. So we can do that by doing a simple curl on this operation. So I have to take the route to access my endpoint, and then through terminal just curl this route, and then adding the URL part corresponding to the sample I want to check. Then paste, and here it is. Ta-dam! I've got simply deployed new mocks corresponding to my new pet store API. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you.